I try to stick to 3 rules in this kitchen at all times. Healthy. I'd rather see you in the kitchen than in the hospital. Gourmet, because it's gourmet.
Simple, because we live in a busy world.
Time to start cooking.
And welcome to this episode of Dr. Ben's Kitchen. Today we're going to do a dessert with fruit, alcohol, and fire. This is called a flambé. You can use any kind of fruit for this. Bananas, bananas Foster, cherries, cherries Jubilee. We just happen to be using what's in season, strawberries and blueberries. Step 1, wash your fruit. Step 2, cut the fruit. You can cut them however you like. I like to do quarters for the strawberries because it gives them room to shrink a little bit when you heat them up in the pan. The nice thing about blueberries is that they're already small. You don't have to cut them. Oh, ice cream. I've prepped the ice cream. Perfect scoop here. So fruit goes in the pan, just like this. And then I put the alcohol in the pan. In this case, I'm using bourbon, about 1/4 cup, triple sec, but you can use fruit brandy or any other flavored liqueur. This adds additional flavor. Honey to sweeten the mixture. So, honey to sweeten the mixture, about 2 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4 tablespoons. Let's make it 4 tablespoons. A dusting of cinnamon to taste. Call it a teaspoon of cinnamon. Then we turn on the flame, high heat, until this mixture heats up. I'm going to shut the lights off for the fire portion for effect. All right, let's light this thing up. Be careful so you don't singe your eyebrows. There you have it. A flaming dessert. So I would like to make an important point about the flame. If you heat the pan up and then add alcohol, you can ignite and wind up with an injury. So I recommend for people who've never done this before to put the alcohol in a cold pan, then bring it to a boil and light it up. Once the fire goes out, then you know you've burned off all your alcohol. Until then, you still have alcohol left in the mixture. We're going to cook this down until it turns into a nice syrupy mixture. The blueberries are going to break apart very gently and form our sauce, and the strawberries are going to soften up and get very sweet from the triple sec and from the honey, and they'll be seasoned very, very nicely from the cinnamon. We're going to cook this down, and we're on high heat right now. Don't be afraid of it. You've got a lot of liquid in the pan. As it gets what we call reduced, which is where the sauce thickens up and gets the water cooks off, then we have to cut the heat back to prevent the sugars from the fruit to burning on the side of the pan. And I'd say this is done when you've reached a nice syrupy consistency. Good. We have our ice cream ready in the freezer. This is vanilla ice cream. And we're going to ladle it in a very artistic manner over and around our ice cream. And you're going to have one of the most gourmet, delectable, delicious desserts you could possibly serve, and you've lit it on fire. Yeah, can I take one of the orchids for garnish? And let's add the finishing touch, which would be an orchid here, which happens to be an edible flower, but you can use nasturtiums or whatever you like. And there you have it. Strawberry and blueberry flambé with vanilla ice cream. got to be honey in here. There's got to be honey in here.